Transmission commencing. Stand by.
Hello friends and welcome to this video series. If your computer is experiencing speed problems or is running very slow in comparison to when you first bought it, it could be related to a series of problems. It could either be a hardware problem or a software issue. In this video we're going to explore some of the software issues that could cause this. So my first recommendation when I hear people that say that their computer is extremely slow in comparison when they first bought it is to do a complete system restore or system reset. And why do I recommend that radical procedure is because the alternative is to having to tinker with all the different options and possibilities, and this actually will take much more time than doing a system restore. Also, a system restore or reset will take care of 99.9% of all the possible reasons of at least related to the software part that could cause your computer to get slow. So how do you do that? Well, first of all, remember, if we are doing this procedure, everything is going to be deleted from your computer. So the first, the part that will probably take the most time is for you to make a backup of all your important files. So get an external hard drive, and also if you want, you can back up to the cloud, to the internet, but I recommend that you use an external hard drive first, and copy paste everything that you need using File Explorer to that location. After you have done that, and that actually is also recommended for anybody that uses computers, so it's good to have a backup anyway. Once that is finished, you can go ahead, click on the start, and type restore or reset. So when you click on reset on Windows 10, there is this nice option called reset this PC. You click on that and you have different choices. So I recommend that you do a complete system reset and deleting everything and putting everything to the original condition. So that's the first option. And that also will reinstall Windows. This will take anything from 30 to 45 minutes depending on your computer, but again, it's one of the best choices to get rid of almost any software related problem. Now, if you're not prepared to do this, then we have to do some forensics and we have to check on what could it be that is making your computer slow. So I recommend that the first thing you should do is do that backup again on your files that you need, and at the same time delete everything that you don't need from your hard drive. Many times if your hard drive is full and your computer will be slow. That happens also in cell phones. If your cell phone is full, there is all kinds of problems that happens with your cell phone. They get slower and the app stop working. So the same thing happens with computers. So erase everything that you need. Also, you should uninstall any unnecessary programs from your computer. This is done by going to the start, click on Control Panel, and then select uninstall a program. There is a list of all the different programs that you installed over the years or the months that you have your computer. Recognize the ones that you don't use, or if there is something that you don't recognize, it's also a good idea to uninstall it, unless if the publisher is Microsoft. If the publisher is Microsoft, I strongly recommend that you leave it there, because probably those are softwares that are needed by your operating system or that are very important. Now, if there is anything that you haven't used in some time or that you don't recognize, I will uninstall it. Now, the next thing that you could do is to remove any unnecessary application that runs on the startup. So when your computer starts, there are some applications that have placed themselves in the list of applications that need to be run or executed when your computer turns on. This will make your computer slow in some cases. So to do that, I'm going to close this. You right click here. You press Task Manager and you open it. If you are running Windows 8 or 7, you can also press Ctrl Alt Delete and you can click Task Manager. That's another way to find it. Now here, I want you to click where it says Startup, and in the startup you will see a list of applications that are running when the computer starts. Also, there is a nice new column added here called Startup Impact that will tell you how much will each application delay your startup. So you'll see, for example, if I click here, this Microsoft OneDrive is highly impacting my startup time. So I may not use the OneDrive, but normally, that's since it's Microsoft, I recommend that you leave it on. But for example, also Google Drive is taking a lot of time. But there is something called iTunes Helper that I for sure can get rid of. So you right click on that and click disable. This will disable that application to run on the startup and making your computer faster. You can re-enable it by right clicking and click enable. Now the third thing that you can do is make your computer use less visual effects. So how do you do that? Well, you click first here where it says the start. I'm going to control panel again. And then I go to performance. And type in performance on this search input box. And then I click where it says adjust the appearance and performance on Windows. Now you see all these lists, it shows the different effects that Windows uses when you open and close Windows, etc., etc. All those are very nice to have, but to be honest, they are not really of any usage. They're only aesthetical. So you can get rid of them in favor to have a faster system. So to do that, just click on adjust for best performance. You see they are all unchecked and click OK. This will change the appearance of Windows, but it will make it significantly faster in most systems. Okay, so hopefully this will help your computer to be faster, but if you still experience problems with your speed, you can check the next video on this series. Thank you for watching.